Mr. Layton, good evening.
Good evening.
Somebody said that during the 2004 campaign, the dominant issue was the health care. But this is going to be a non-issue for this campaign. Do you agree?
I think that health care is a key issue in this election, and the way in which the Liberals and the Conservatives are proposing to go, despite what they say, will result in our public health care system continuing to be in deep trouble. We see more and more for-profit health companies coming in, and we think it has to be fixed, protected, kept public, but then fixed so that seniors have the home care, the long-term care that they need. We think that's the next major area to improve our healthcare system, is for our seniors, our parents who worked to build this country, and they should have the kind of healthcare they need as they get older. Also, our young people, of course, need to have the education and training. And immigrants who've come here with professional background in health, and they can't use it here, that to me is a tragedy.
What is the difference between not to close private clinics already in operation and to ensure that those clinics don't get public money?
Well, there's a very important difference. Public money should not be going to private profit-making healthcare services. The public money should go to the public nonprofit system, and that's vital. The Liberals have refused to put rules in place to make sure that the public system is what is financed by our tax dollars.
Today, Mr. Harper unveiled his position on child care. What is yours?
Well, first of all, Mr. Harper's program is not a child care program. It's a tax change, but it's not going to produce one more child care space. We saw Mr. Harper's type of program with Mr. Harris. He did the same thing, and it didn't produce any more child care. In fact, child care was harder to find. We believe there should be a national, public, non-profit child care program across the country.
So, and Paul Martin was talking again today about tax cuts. What is your position about that?
Well, we feel that right now what we need to do is invest in our seniors and their care, and we need to invest in our young people and their education and training. Those are the priorities. And of course, everybody wants to see some tax cuts. We favor increasing the level of exemption from taxes so that people with low incomes would be paying a little less. Working families would be paying a little less by changing the tax rate. There'd be no tax increases under any NDP plan. We think people do deserve some break. The GST proposal by Stephen Harper, this is not a sensible thing. We need to invest in seniors and in kids first.
The leader of CAW said that a democratic government would be a liberal minority government. Would you agree with that? Would you consider a coalition with liberals?
What we'd like to see is more New Democrats. I think people know that New Democrat members of Parliament work for people, that they deliver results. We got more money for public transit. It's so difficult to find housing that you can afford these days. We made sure there was more money for affordable housing, not an expensive tax cut for large corporations that are very profitable like the banks.
Thank you, Mr. Layton, for being with us tonight.
Thank you.